Hello students, welcome back to the Yupp Master. Today we are going to take the interesting topic equations of motions, which is in 9th class physics. So we would like to know about that all information at earlier stage. It is better for your entrance examination. So let us hope if you are having that some information related to that motion in the lower classes, just you can extend that part in further classes, just you will know that. Yeah, if you are going to take that equations of motion, very simple. If you are going to take the direction, the motion of your body is going to restricted along one dimension. We would like to know the parameters: initial velocity, final velocity, time interval, and the force and acceleration. All these are going to be calculated. Distance covered by the body, displacement. In 1D it is going to be equal, it's very clear. So these are the various equations. Yes, related to that equation of motion. So do you have any observation whatever the terms that we are using? Yes, you can take that one derived quantity has been related to that set of that base quantities, like that Vs v square minus u square is equal to 2as, s is equal to u plus v by 2 into t. Now it is very clear, these are the various relations among the u, v, a, t and s. You know very well about all these information. Now if you are going to take that, we will consider that uniform motion, and if you are taking the terms right, yes, if you are taking that velocity, it is going to related to acceleration. Very clear. And if you are going to take that acceleration, and also you can confirm that change with time. You can take that consideration of force, that is also very clear. Now if you are going to take that, the magnitude of force is also changes, it produces the acceleration, and the direction is also going to be changed, then it will produces the change in velocity, so which causes to the acceleration. All these are terms defined by their importance. Now time is a one parameter, you can take that time, it is a one parameter. To know about that position, yeah, you have to take that changes or not, changes or not is identified. Yeah, you can take that surroundings, which plays important role. If the position of a body will changes with respect to time, then it is in motion. If not, it is in rest. It is very clear. Now we have to take that time is a one coordinate, which can gives the more information regarding to that motion and regarding to type of motion, whether it is uniform and non-uniform. In equal interval of time, does it covers that equal distance or not? Let us calculate all these. Yeah, Okay, while you are going to take that, this equation, yeah, we are taking, yes, take that. Let us take first equation, yeah, you will take v minus u by a, yeah. Now it is very clear. And next one, if you are going to take that, yeah, you will find out that v minus u by t, that gives that acceleration. V minus u, that is very clear. Now you will take that v minus u by t, that is equal to acceleration, very clear. And if you are going to have that, the velocity of the body which is in motion is different at different time intervals is identified. Initial velocity and final velocity are all not at all going to be same. In case we will assume that v minus u by t, that it gives that acceleration, very clear. There may be acceleration is there. In another case, if you are going to take that a body starts from rest, it starts from rest, we have to consider its initial velocity is 0, initial velocity is 0, is 0. Yes, it starts from the rest, its initial velocity is 0. At the same time, you will take that the final velocity is going to be 0 at maximum height. You will take that it reaches the maximum height, that Vf is equal to 0, h maximum, yeah, at maximum height the final velocity is going to be 0, is 0, very clear. Now if you are going to look into that matter, all these considerations are very important to solve the problems, right. At the same time, if you are going to look into this one, if you want to get that average speed, and it has been identified that initial and final, you will take that average velocity is going to be identified with this formula. Average distance travelled by the body, it is going to be identified with u plus v by t. At different intervals it is going to be identified. This is also one of that equation which can be identified, the distance covered by the body at different intervals. Yeah, you will identify that. When you can take yes, one best example. Yes, it is allowed to fall down at different positions. Yeah, you will take that T1 at T2. It can covers that. Yeah, it is easy to find out at any instant of time distance covered by the body and also displacement. You can identify that a water drops are going to be fall down from the tap even though it has been turned off. That first one, second one, that time gap is also going to be identified if you know the distance covered. Yes, the time gap is identified. These are all very important problems. Let us start from the basic problems. See, yeah, basic problems are there. A bus starts with a speed of 20 meter per second and slow down to 10 meter per second in 2 seconds. Yes, this is the time. So what about they are going to have that, this is initial, this is final speed, initial and final speed they have given. Then the acceleration, it's going to be identified, that acceleration. Yeah, you have to find out that A is equal to V minus U by T. Very simple problem. You will take that. Yes, finally it comes to lower speed, that is 10 meter per second minus second by time 2. So minus 10 by 2 meter per second by second. Just you will take that. So you can easily identify that minus 5 meter per second square. What that negative sign indicates? Deceleration. With respect to time, its acceleration is going to be change, it is going to be decreases. Then we can confirm the answer, that is minus 5 meter per second square. Yes, it's very clear. This is the basic model problem, we can easily solve that. Let's go for another one. Yes, simple diagram based question. It's very, they have given the time and it has been taken to identify it. Yeah, distance covered, easily you will find out distance covered. Yes, that is x2 minus x1, that is equal to 255 meter minus 55 meter. Then you can get that 200 meters. It is very clear. What about the time? Yeah, you need to know about that time, that is t2 minus, yes, the time increases. Here you should learn, as the time increases, the distance covered by the body is not going to be decreased, it is not going to be negative. As the time increases, t increases, distance covered by the body, d also increases, d, yeah, t increases, d also increases. D never be 0, 0 never be negative. It is very clear. Now you can easily identify these points. When the body which is in motion, you can observe these 2 points, t increases, as t increases, d is also increases. You should express, yeah, in the graph also, you are going to take that distance travelled by the body, it is going to be in the, we can take that, yes. So it never be having that negative, it may not go to lower values during the motion. Yeah, it's very clear. While you are going to take that another, which is already in the motion, that is going to be identified from here. This is t and d. Already it is having particular speed. At the time you are going to calculate that acceleration, you need to take that final velocity and initial velocity and their difference and the time interval also. It's very clear. Yeah, speed never be 0, never be negative. Right, we will take that. Time is also, that is equal to 2 minutes. Just you will take that. Yeah. That is of 2 minutes. That is yes, you will take that 2 into 60 seconds, that is 120 seconds. You will easily identify that. Then you are going to take the calculations. Yes, you can take that. Speed is equal to 200 by 120. Easily you will find out that. Just you will get that 1.66. Yeah, you will get that 1.6 meter. The first one is the correct one. We will take that. So let's go for another one. A speed, yeah, it is very important model to cover that. You have taken, yeah, what the question they are going to narrate, very simple method. You have taken the distance during the motion. It has been approached by that half of the distance with the particular speed, half of the distance with another speed. So during the journey you have to calculate that average speed. That is very, very important. Half of the distance, they may give that 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, whatever it may be, but the total distance you have to consider as a d. So you can take that 3/4, 1/4. You should divide into two parts the total distance covered by the body in two parts. First has been approached, you can take that. Yeah, you will take that. This is the total distance d. It has been taken d by 2, d by 2, right. Now it is very clear, we would like to identify, right. So the speed v1 and v2, it has been v1, v2. The time taken by the body is also identified, t1 and t2. t1 is the time taken to cover the distance, half d by 2. v1 is the speed. They have given that while you are going to take that average, you are going to take that average speed, that is equal to, yeah, total distance by total time, total distance by total time taken. Simply you have to get that and covered. We can take that covered. Total distance covered by total, we can take that. So by knowing this one, we can easily solve the problem. Yes. Now let us assume first part and the second part. First part and second part is going to be considered to get that average speed. That is, we can take that here. Do you know this is the distance and this is the time? We know that, yeah, v1 is equal to d by 2 upon t1. Yeah, v2 is equal to d by 2 upon t2. Let us assume. So this is from general formula. You can take, you will take that A, different colors you can represent. Yes, you can take this one, This is A, B and C. Let us assume to cover the distance AB, to cover the distance BC. So, you will find out that half of the distance AB and BC, they are approaching the speeds V1 and V2. Therefore, T1 is equal to, you should take that d by 2 whole on V1. Yes. T2 is equal to d by 2 by V2. Just you can substitute in the formula. Therefore, average speed is equal to d by T1 plus T2. Just you can substitute. Therefore, T by, what about d by 2 whole upon V1 plus d by 2 whole upon V2. Just you have to take that. That is V average. So, after the simplification, you will get that answer. Yeah, that is, you can take that 2 V1 V2 by V1 plus, just you can take that V1 plus V2. If you are going to take that and the cancellation and all, you can get the cancellation of D. That is very clear. Now, let us see that answer. If you are going to get the complete calculations, let us see, we will erase some part. Yeah, that is equal to d by d into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 by V1 by V2. Just we are going to take that d by, we are going to know that, yeah, by 2 V2 plus V1 by 2 V1 V2. Just we will take that cancellation, that is 2 V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. It's very clear. Now, let us have the look. This is the answer. So, in this problem they have given that half of the distance is covered by the speed V1 and V2. Sometimes they will give 3 by 4 or whatever it may be. Let us see that another problems. A car is moving in a straight road, covers the 1/3 of the distance with 20 km per hour and the rest is 60 km per hour. Yes, you are going to take the diagram, easily you will identify that. You should take that, yeah, 1/3 of the distance. Let us assume this is 1/3, total distance is d. Let us assume this is d by 3. This is if you are going to take that 1/3, remaining one is going to be 1 minus 1 by 3. Just you will confirm, that is 2 by 3. So, you will take this one, yeah, we will take this is d by 3 and 2 by 3. Just we can divide that 2 by 3 yeah 2 by 3 d. Just we have to take this one. Now, what they have given? They have given the speed, yes, that is total AB. We are going to take that. What about that speed? 20 km per hour. here also they have given 60 kilometer per hour. Yeah, the total distance is going to be d. The total distance is going to be d. Yes. So you can easily find out that average speed. Yeah, how it is possible? Let's see that. You can differentiate this one. Yeah. Now they have given that distance and this speed. Let it be time t1, t2. Yeah, you can take that d by, please have a look. And this kind of problems are going to be identified with the calculation of time to reach the 1/3 of the total distance. Remaining also we can calculate. Now let's have a look. Yeah. Therefore, T1 is equal to d by 3 whole by 20. T2 is equal to 2 by 3, 2d by 3 whole upon 60. Just you have to take this one and you can, we are going to split into two parts. That is the first one. Yeah, it's very clear. You can easily understood that matter. Now you can take that d by 60 here, 2d by 180. Let's assume we can take the calculations. Yes, if you are going to take that average speed, that is V average is equal to total distance by total time t1 plus t2. That is d by, what about t1? You can get that t1 value, that is d by 60 plus 2d by 180. You will take that, yeah, you can express in same, yeah, we are going to take that same units kilometer per hour. At the same time it will reflect in the answer. Let's see, yeah, it is also in there. Now you are going to take that 60, yes, yeah, you are going to take that, yeah, 60 and 180, you will take that LCM also. We will take that 3. Yes, while you are going to take that calculations, yeah, you will get that d by that 3d plus 2d by 60. So you will get that 60 by, yeah, you will get the final answer. After doing all the calculations, you will get the, yeah, answer, that is 20. Just you will get that cancellation and 60 by, so you will get the 12. That is, let's see that. Check that LCM. Yeah, you are going to take that 60 and 180, you will get that LCM. Yeah, just you will get that 30, 2, 6, you get that 2, 1, 3, yeah, you will get that 180, so 180, you will get that 3d plus 2d by d, that is d by, you will get the cancellation, that is 180 by 5, you will get, let's see, 36, just you will take the calculations, 36, yeah, 180 by 5, that kilometer per hour, so yes, 5, you will take that 36, very clear, this is the answer, 36 kilometer per hour. Yeah, we are going to split it in two parts, we can easily solve that and we will take that LCM and all the steps. All these proceedings are related to different steps and calculations, you are going to do that LCM and all these things. So finally you will get that 36 kilometer per hour, that average speed. Yeah, okay, let's go for another problem. Yes, same kind of the problem they have given. A car moving a straight route covers a 1/3 of the distance. Yeah, they have given that 1/3. Yeah, 1/3 of the distance is at a 10 kilometer. That is 10 kilometer per hour. Yeah, that is V1 and V2. What about V2? 40 kilometers. Just you have to make it 2 by 3. That is 1/3 of distance, and you can get that 2 by 3 of distance. We are going to bifurcate. At the speed is also going to be 10 kilometer per hour. Here 40 kilometer per hour. Just we can have that the total distance is going to be d. Here we would like to take that t1 and t2, time taken to cover the 2/3 of total distance. Yeah, easily we will find out that. So t1 is going to be identified. Yes, d by 3 whole upon 10. Yeah, here 2d by 3 whole upon 40. Here t1 is equal to d by 30. t1 is equal to d by 30 and t2 is equal to 2d by 120. We can take very easily and get the substitution also. You will take that average speed, that is equal to d by t1 plus t2. You can easily find out that. D by, what about that t1? You will take that d by 30 plus t2, 2d by 120. Now you can have that calculations, just take that LCM. We will take that 30, 120. We will take that just 40, 120, you will get that 120 is the LCM. Now you will get that 4d whole upon d, 4d plus 2d. So you will find out that d by 6d, you will get that 120. You will cancel the term. Just you will take that, yeah, cancellation of the term, 20. Let's see that 20 kilometer per hour, that is 20 kilometer per hour. That is the answer. Same thing, you can make it bifurcate. It's easy. If you are going to make it that two parts and split it and go for the calculation and take that LCM and all these things, you can easily solve the problems. So that's what I am telling you, all of you. Please take one step and also write down the necessary expressions and take another step, and you can split into different parts. And the calculation also, you can take that. This is also important, this one. While you are going to take that fractions, you might be having that the faulty answers. So that it is easy to solve the problem by taking that by parts. And approach that solvation initially by number of times, number of steps. In terms of number of steps, it is very easy. You will get that, then only you will get the correct answer. So all of you, you are all having that wonderful occasion to learn with Yupp Master different problems and different animations and all these things. Please convey to all of your friends.